All right, y'all. Welcome to I don't know what episode. Episode 5 of the Shove It podcast. I'm here joined. So my name's Mark, and I'm joined with
Emily.
Javier.
Sadi
Jose. Juan.
and No Name. All right. So who wants to get us started on this episode?
Alright guys, so this episode is we're getting to know the Shove It podcast crew. So we haven't had like a formal video or a formal episode about us because you guys don't really know us. So some people who do watch us, they do know us, but others who are new to this and don't know us, we're from San Jose, California. Yeah.
Bay Area.
Bay Area.
Shout out to our viewers from the Philippines.
Hey, we have like 8% viewers from the Philippines, so shout out to our viewers from the
Putanina mo.
Philippines.
Cancelled. Cancelled.
I don't know what the fuck that means. But,
I think it means like fuck you.
yeah?
Yeah, just listen to the first part of it.
Okay.
Putanina mo. So my name is Javier. My last name is Del Santos, and I'm 22. Turned 22 in February. Been living in San Jose my whole life. Born and raised. I used to live on the east side, but I moved on the south side. So I kind of know a lot of people, know what's up everywhere. And right now we're just doing this podcast with everyone, trying to make something out of nothing. So if you guys fuck with us, keep fucking with us. We gonna keep doing this shit.
Yes, sir. All right, that gives me a little bit of something to go off of.
Yeah.
So, I'm Jose Ramirez. These guys I didn't really meet most of them until middle school. I didn't really know them either in middle school. I started meeting them knowing them in high school, like soccer. But I used to live in San Mateo. I came to San Jose like in 7th grade, middle of 7th grade. And yeah, like I said, I met these guys, most of them in high school. And yeah, I guess.
Andrew Hill to be exact.
Andrew Hill.
Falcons. Shout out to all the Falcons.
Shout out to the Falcons.
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 Hey, shout out to Bori if she's watching this. Shout out to Bori in the house.
Shout out to Bori.
Yeah, shout out to Bori. Hey, hold on.
Shout out to everybody from Andrew Hill that watches us.
Yeah, if you guys help us out.
Real ones for
Real
real.
ones.
Yeah, thank you guys. And we appreciate everyone who watches, even if you guys don't really know us, or if you do know us, then miss you guys, and hope you guys are doing good. My name's Mark. I'm also 22. I was born and raised in San Jose. I've known these guys. Well, it's my cousin Juan, and it's my girlfriend Emily. I've known these guys since, I want to say, I knew Javi since middle school. I think I met Jose like high school, and then Sadi. I knew Sadi was around middle school too. I just never talked to him. He didn't really speak to us.
The first time I seen this guy Mark was in the basketball courts in Shuv, and I remember him because he was wearing a cat Odd Future Wolfgang backpack,
yeah,
and that's how I
remember that.
Characterized him ever since then.
Yeah, I had a
He was
cat
one of those guys
all the night.
with some like glasses and a big old head.
But yeah, I've known these guys for a while, and going to school still, kind of rip school. I feel like we all feel kind of weird about school, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Play video games and
Check out the stream.
Yeah, check out the stream. Here's the fucking link if you guys are watching it. Yeah, right there.
Down here.
Yeah, we all do our own shit, but yeah. So that's pretty much me.
All right, I'm Emily. I'm 22, from San Jose as well. I came to Andrew Hill, our high school, literally knowing no one, and somehow life led me to these guys in senior year. We got hella close. We've been just hanging out since then, and here we are. Also, Mark is my boyfriend.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad that because I used to go to not Sevendale. I used to go to Shirakawa.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad I got like expelled from that school and went to Silverdale.
My boy said, "I'm glad I got expelled, bruh."
Because it was like it let me be introduced to everyone that I would have met in high school, and I feel like it would have been a little bit different if I would have met them in high school and not in middle school.
That's true. That's true.
That's where I seen Sari in the soccer team the first time. I didn't talk to him though because I didn't think he could talk to me back.
Oh. We're talking about language barrier,
for real,
of course.
But he was raw at soccer though.
Hi, my name is Sari. I wasn't born here. I was born in Vietnam. I came over to the U.S. when I was about 11 years old, about to turn 12. It was a bit of a tough time learning English, but you know, my English improves as time goes by speaking to these, guys around me. So I'm glad that happened.
Go.
Something about me. I'm 21 years old right now. I'm going to turn 22 soon. Hope something big and better will happen to me. I'm currently playing soccer for college. I'll be transferring to SF State, and I hope I could play there.
Let's go.
That's my current big plan. As of now, I would train. I think I would take a semester off to play, so I would just train, do whatever I can to stay fit, and then go on from there. But yeah, that's me.
My name is Juan Magaña. I'm a little bit of an all-arounder. I've been here and there. I grew up in San Jose, but I went from the north side to the south side to the east side to the west side. Basically, ever since third grade, I went to a different school until I reached high school. I even went to school in Mexico. I studied fourth grade over there, which was pretty dope because go over there is only 4 hours compared to your 8-hour shift in here. But yeah, went to school in Mexico, came back, 5th grade, 6th grade, went to middle school, 7th grade, went to a different middle school, 8th grade, went to 2 different middle schools, and then I'm in high school, and that's when I got to meet some of my closest friends, and Mark right here is my cousin. I've known him for life. I met Javi though in 8th grade, soccer.
Yes, sir.
I met Sadi in soccer as well. A little correction, these are not some of my closest friends. These are my closest friends right here. I don't know how I met Josie though. I don't remember meeting Josie right here. I somehow just met him along through Sadi, Javi, and Mark.
It was probably freshman year soccer on JV.
We all made the JV.
We all met right there, but I didn't really start talking to Jose until like sophomore year when we started going to play soccer individually. And that's kind of was the real start of this, what we are today and what we are now. Emily, I didn't meet her till senior year, and I didn't really talk to her until literally like a year or two ago. And no name here, I've known for 5 years now. So that basically
Undisclosure.
Bleep is right here with yeah, that basically describes me and how I got to meet these people in this room with.
Okay, so if you guys want to play a game, I had a game in mind, so we can get to know each other a little bit more. What is it? My game is we're gonna tell 2 truths and 1 lie, and we're gonna have to try to guess which one is the lie.
All right.
So who wants to go first? We'll give each other like a minute or 2 to think about it, and then we'll.
Okay. I got one. Y'all ready?
Go for it.
So I'll tell you guys. One time, I threw a lizard into an AC unit. Okay. One time, I pissed my pants at the movie theater. I can't remember what it was. No, hold on. No. Hold on. I guess I vandalized the car.
Vandalized the car.
Alright, you think it's that?
Yeah.
Which one do you think it is?
I don't think you ever threw a lizard into a fucking whatever that shit is.
I said, so I threw a lizard into an AC unit, and then I was in the theater, and I
think that one.
I peed my pants in the theater.
Wait, how old were you?
I don't know, like 8. Actually, I know what movie I watched, so
that's
I won't
true.
tell you. But just so you know, and then
You vandalized the car.
So which one's? Wait, you think that's the truth?
That's a lie.
Okay, so you said what? Vandalize the car. Juan said vandalize the car. Javi said vandalize the car. Jose said the lizard. Saudi?
The third one.
Vandalize the car.
Lizard.
The lie was the lizard. I
Vandalize someone's car?
I didn't personally. Like, I purposely did it, but I was involved in something like that when I was a kid, and then the cops came out. So basically, me and my cousin, I was hanging out with my cousin Junior, and he had the idea of throwing like kitty litter on top of my next door neighbor's like old school car or whatever. It was all fucking beat up. And he slid down the windshield, and all the paint got scratched, and the windshield got scratched, and then he tagged up the letter M on, or something like that, on the hood. And then he lived with me at the time, so he went out, I forgot where, with his mom, grocery shopping or some shit. And while that happened, the neighbors were like, "What the hell just happened?" And they came to our house, and then they knew it was us. And then I knew what happened, so I was scared. I was pretending to be asleep. I was just underneath my fucking blanket, hella scared. And they brought in like a cop, and they arrested me, and they like walked me over to the squad car, and I was all crying, and they're like, "See what happens when you do stupid things, stuff like that?" And I was hella crying, and they're like, "Okay, go back to your house." And I was like, "Oh my god, I thought I was gonna get arrested, bro." I was like fucking like 6 years old, bro. I'm like, bro.
But what movie were you watching when you pissed yourself?
So it's really not a very fun movie, but it was the movie 2012. All right, who's gonna tell the next
I got
two?
it.
All right, go ahead, Javi.
When I forgot what grade I was in. I was in elementary though. Some kid, like some white dude, I think his name was like Ricky.
Ricky.
He kicked tan back at me, so I punched him, and he started crying. And he lived across the street. And then his mom came, so I got it suspended. And the other one was elementary 2. Me and my 3 friends jumped some guy.
Nice.
And the third one is I used to throw like phone books over the bridge on the east side onto the freeway though.
Phone books?
Yeah, phone books.
Oh, phone books.
Phone books.
Oh, like I really hope you didn't do that one.
I know the lies.
The lie is the second
Yes.
one too. I think so.
The lie's the first one.
Dude, you fucking threw phone books? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He told me
Dude,
that before. He's done it so
I've heard
much.
that.
there was literally like people that have died because of that.
Hey man, little ass kids, huh?
Life se res, carnal.
Alright.
Sadi's next.
My first one is back in Vietnam. I saw some kid was like messing around with my house property stuff, and I grabbed a rock and I threw it at his head, and he bleed, and his mom came over to my house. That's the first one.
Sounds like some shit you do.
The second one, I was riding down a bike, and a motorcycle crashed me into
That's the
me.
lie right there, bro.
And like I just got up, and then
Bruh.
the third one, a third one is I had my first girlfriend in middle school.
I think the motor,
Lie.
the mo-
Which one?
the
Sorry, I think the girlfriend in middle school is a lie.
I did the second one.
the motorcycle one.
Tell me you had a girlfriend in Vietnam.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Okay.
It's the motorcycle. It's the motorcycle.
Yeah, you never got hit, you fucking liar.
Were we right?
The third one was
I
lie.
wait. The third one, the girlfriend.
Yeah.
See, I knew it. I should have.
Bro, you got hit by a fucking motor. Is it that time when you crashed into the fence?
No.
Oh.
A motorcycle in Vietnam, bro. I was
Oh,
riding,
you didn't say that, bro. I would have
I
believed in
mean, bro.
Vietnam.
But like they're still driving the same speed, bro. I was riding down, bro, like just cruising, and I like, cause over there's no like block where like it show you or you're going back and forth.
Yeah.
Anyone could drive literally anywhere on
Yeah.
the street as long you're going somewhere. And dude, I was riding my bike down to my cousin's house, just chilling. And next thing I know, this dumb fuck, I was going to my left. He just hit me, re-ended my bike.
Bruh.
And dude, you know what sucks?
What?
That bike ain't even mine. It's my neighbor's bike. I
damn.
stole that shit just to ride around.
Hey, fuck you. That's not your.
Dude, I felt so bad because they had like a basket. They have like the bike has a basket in front, and that shit was bent. And I have to return that shit home. Like, you know, gotta ride it back and return that shit. I felt so embarrassed, dude. I didn't even see my neighbor for like a whole ass week.
Saudi
And like they came over to my house to speak to me, like to know what's good. And I finally could speak to them again, but like at the same time, I was like, fuck.
Saudi has
I
a
felt so
history of
embarrassed.
crashing bikes, apparently, bro.
Dude,
He crashed into a fence once.
Yeah, we
I
crashed
think-
into a fence.
I think the crazier one though was me throwing a fucking rock. For some reason, you know, you have this one thing, is like you trying to aim at his head, but at the same time, like for you trying to aim at something, right?
Okay.
But the thing is that in your head, I'm like, come on, you're not gonna hit it.
Oh,
but
yeah,
you threw it
yeah.
and you actually hit it. That was me. I aimed that shit at his head, and I was like, you know, it's probably just gonna hit his body. Boom! Shit on the side of his fat ass cut. It's like this small,
No, it's
but
not
like
that
a
bad.
sharp ass rock. I threw it and hit it, and then hella blood came out. Dude, it was down bad. That mom, because the kid went home, tell the mom,
He's bleeding.
and yeah, and the mom came back to my house demanding for money.
Oh no.
And my mom actually paid
But
it.
she didn't even care about her kid. She was like, "Where the money at, though?"
Yeah, my mom's like what do you call this? Compensation money.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
My mom literally saw me. She was like, just go to sleep. And I was like, oh damn. Yeah, I was a bad kid.
My truth was that I almost shot my cousin with a gun. Literally like inches away from shooting him. He was hunting with me and my grandpa, and I had a little rifle, a little 22, and it was a weird fucking rifle, and like you'd pull back on the like to shoot it. Every time you had to pull on like a little lever. Like it's really fucking weird. And one time you'd pull the lever and it would like click, and then that's when you could pull the trigger to shoot. But I just fucking pulled it back to like get it ready to shoot, and I had it like aiming towards our feet. Like I was aiming the barrel towards the floor, but his foot was probably like 6 inches away from where I shot. And all I did was pull back the thing, and like it didn't like lock. It just like, it's kind of like if you pulled back on a handgun, and it just kind of like slipped, and it went like boom. As soon as I pulled it back, it just shot. And I was like, bruh, like that's not the gun malfunctioned, but I was like, dude, that's fucking scary. Like if I was aiming that shit up, I would have shot him for sure. And that was Chris, but
What type of gun?
22. I mean, it's a fucking little gun, but we were up in the fucking wilderness, and it was snowing, so like driving is dangerous, whatever. But I was gonna say that as my truth. That was a true story.
That's crazy. Gun safety, everybody.
Yeah, that shit is not a joke.
Okay, so my 3 are: 1, me and my friends painted a Corvette. 2, I would pick up cigarettes from the ground and smoke them.
That's true.
And 3, my friend broke my arm pushing me off a bouncy house.
Corvette story.
I think the Corvette story is fake.
Okay, Corvette.
I think the third one.
The third one was a bouncy house.
Yeah.
So that's the lie. No, wait, sorry. No, yeah, the lie. That's the lie. Lie.
So you really did fucking vandalize a Corvette?
Yeah, me and my friends did. I think I took the blame for it because they went to my house.
Oh, okay.
So I think they all told them that it was me and shit.
Was
And
it
they
like-
come to my house and we painted it with like, I think there was I don't know why they left a bucket of paint in their garage. This was back in San Mateo. They left a bucket of paint in the garage, and me and my friends just started fucking painting the Corvette and shit. And the second one, yeah, I mean, who didn't pick up cigarettes? I mean, did you? No, just me.
I remember.
Yeah, so like I would pick up cigarettes and shit.
Bruh, at Pete, he's like on the floor, like.
I haven't thought of this actually. When I was like a 5-year-old, I drowned a bunny. Slowly. Secondly,
You would like tease it, you like bring it up. You were like, nah, you can breathe it. Where's my shit at? You're like, nah, I'm just kidding.
Hella strangling it too.
Oh, this is hard. Secondly, I drowned.
I know.
I was a couple seconds away from drowning in the river in Mexico. Third one. Yeah, choose one. Nah, we'll just leave it like that.
I think the first one's a lie.
Well, one of them's a lie, so.
You think him murdering a bunny is a lie?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I think he told me. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm imagining it, but I think he told me a story, or somebody told me a story that they almost drowned. So maybe it was him. I don't know. I don't remember.
The second one.
But then I think it is believable because I feel like he would drown a fucking bunny.
So which one?
The second one's a lie.
Why'd you change? You changed it.
Because I saw him and I'm like, this motherfucker would drown a fucking bunny.
Y'all all think that he drowned the bunny?
Leave a comment.
Yeah, what y'all think he really did?
Slowly. He said, like, slowly.
He added detail, huh? He added more detail than Amber Heard.
Yo, what's your poker face?
Did everyone answer?
Yeah.
They're both true.
Bruh, there was no lie. That's not how you play the game, Juan.
Ignore the whole game.
So basically, the bunny story. Mark and Brenda, Mark right here, and his sister Brenda, we all received a bunny as a present. And for some weird reason, somehow Mark and Brenda lost their bunny, even though we had them in a cage. So what I did, keep in mind I was like a little 4 or 5 year old. So basically what happened was that, I felt bad because they were sad.
That's
So
a red flag right there, bro.
I grabbed my bunny, and we have like a little kid pool outside. And I would grab. So basically, my mom said that when she came outside, she saw me like asking my bunny, like, "Where's Mark's bunny?"
Just to add to the story, my mom used to work selling flowers. So I remember she had like a big tina, like a big tub, and that just had like water, and that's where like she would put all the flowers to store, like for her to like take them to work.
Well, that's just like the thing to have bunnies back then, because I remember I had.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. All right, continue though.
And basically, I would continuously ask my bunny where their bunnies were, and since it didn't answer, like I would put it in the water, take it out, and my mom said that like she saw me do it like 2 times, so she realized that like I was drowning the first, like the bunny was dead.
Oh.
Where are their fucking bunnies?
Have you ever talked to someone about this?
You probably need therapy, bro.
Maybe you should see a therapist, bro.
Right,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Just-
about that.
Go to kp.org.
Yo.
That was a-
bunny just chilling, holla innocent. Where the rest of the bunnies at?
I don't know.
And today we're sponsored by Mental Health, guys.
Today we're sponsored by PETA.
I don't regret my actions.
Bruh. Okay. Okay, you were gonna get away with it because you were like 5, but
That
now.
was wild.
The reason you did it was cool, but.
Yeah. Well.
Get the right motives.
Yeah.
the right
Let's just say yeah, he was a little kid, so he obviously
Honestly,
didn't.
if you were just doing it to kill the bunny, you'd be a psychopath. But you
Yeah.
had reasoning.
Yeah, you
so-
tried to help someone out, and you didn't understand that bunnies can't talk, so that's kind of innocent.
Where his bunnies at?
Have you been to therapy? Me too.
So he says he has gone.
I got recommended to go into therapy.
You didn't even want to go, huh?
I was like in 4th grade.
Bruh,
Yeah.
what did they make you talk about in 4th grade therapy?
They would
bro?
just ask me like the shit I did, like what'd you do today, how'd you feel, and stuff like that.
You're
When
like,
I was like in 4th grade, I was like, I mean, I feel good.
Early intervention.
Yeah. But it was because I would always behave bad and shit in school.
So, I started going to therapy when I reached high school. I probably should have gone a little sooner. And for anyone who's ever recommended or feels like the need to, I highly recommend therapy. It's a good way for you to really get out what you have inside. I mean, you're gonna be talking to someone who gets paid to listen to you and really doesn't give a fuck about you. But the truth is that sometimes just speaking things out really does help. So if you ever feel the need of it, I highly recommend it. And if they ever want to medicate you, don't ever take medicine. That's what I'm gonna say.
I think that's very true. That shit's fucked up. They just try to give you fucking medicine without even knowing what's going on with you.
For like 4 or 5, like 3-4 years, I took medicine, and dude, it's literally I don't feel the same. I'm not the same person I used to be before I took it. Like
You
I
relapse or what?
Dude, like think about this. The purpose of a lot of these medicines is to like change the chemistry in your brain. So
And
like
without it, you like feel weird.
like when I first took it, I was dead inside. Like I had no emotion. And now that I don't take it, and it's been a couple of years, you know, like I would have thought my brain would have adapted to where it was before. But the truth is that I don't feel the same. Like my brain isn't as active as it used to be. I don't think the same. Don't take medicine. But I do recommend talking to someone. And therapy doesn't have to be with like a therapist. I mean, sometimes therapy is just talking to your friends or to someone, writing shit down on a piece of paper. Like everyone deals with shit, especially as you come up in age. Middle school, high school years, that's a hard age to go through. Let your stuff out in whatever way you can.
Honestly, a lot of people have been bringing that subject up in a lot of areas like sports, work, and shit.
Yeah.
Especially like recently in the NFL. They've been talking about that a lot because you know how professional people, they always get criticism, like artists and stuff. And recently a lot of players have been speaking out about that. Like even like Calvin Ridley is like one of the best receivers in the league. He like took the whole year off. He said that he needed to get his mind right, that he wasn't like in a good level, like in a good space in his head at the time. So I think now people are starting to realize how important that shit really is, like your mental health and stuff.
Since this podcast is about, you know, subjects and growth and stuff, I want to ask you, Emily. I want to ask you about what would you say to someone who is in denial of therapy but will probably, will benefit from it?
So I'm going to it right now, and
No way, bro.
yeah. No, but I've gone to some group things before, and they're on Zoom, so you get to like see people's faces and stuff. And one thing that I've noticed is that a majority of it is older people, like probably like 50 plus. Like I'm one of the younger people in there, and it always amazes me because like even further in life, like these people still want to better themselves. And you are constantly learning, and the fact that they acknowledge that is like really respectful. So I just say try it whenever you're ready. It's really cool. Like everybody's going through the same shit. So
PSA, Lil Key just died
Right now.
like a couple hours ago.
what?
Lil Key.
Low key.
I thought you said low key just died.
I was like, who?
No, Lil Key.
That's not.
Lil Key. He was part of YSL. He was only 24.
Wait, so you guys don't want to know my 2 truths and 1 lie?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say right now.
Oh, go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, it's fine. Nobody remembered.
Yeah, you remember. Mark remembered. He was putting the mic right there for you. Did I say Mike or Mark?
Bro, who's Mike, bruh?
Dude, Mike put the mark right there. Okay.
Rip Lil Key.
I almost got kidnapped at one of my jobs. I've gotten sent to the principal's office 3 times in middle school. And I've ridden an elephant.
The second one.
Can I participate?
Everyone.
Yeah, it's the second one.
What was the second one?
She got sent to the principal's office 3 times in middle school.
That's a lie.
Oh, that's what we're saying.
That's what they're saying is the lie.
We don't know.
Well, Mark said that, so I'm only gonna say that's the lie.
You've ridden an elephant? Does Mark count?
I'm not a Mark's a giraffe.
Mark's a horse.
Mark's
Uh,
a horse. And Bonnie. Shout out to Bonnie.
Boy's a
then
horse.
it's probably the second one. Which is a lie.
I almost got kidnapped at one of my jobs.
Oh.
Wait, that hasn't happened?
Honestly, hella shit been happening to you at
Oh,
your jobs.
oh.
Yeah, I honestly thought that was true.
Yeah, I would have believed that too.
I was close to it.
Oh, but
Then that's a true.
No.
Because you almost.
No.
All right.
You said almost.
All right.
Keyword. Press the
You guys want to know the reasons why I got sent to the principal's office?
yes. Let's
Okay.
hear.
The first one, or I don't know what order they went in, but actually two of them were for being affectionate with a boy. And by affectionate, I literally mean a hug. And
How long was the hug?
1, 2, and then the third one was I did the salt and ice challenge in science class.
Wait, I didn't hear the second one. What was the second one?
So two of them were for the hugging a boy, and then the third one was for literally doing the salt and ice challenge in science. Live life and vibe.
Thank you for watching the Shove It podcast today.
Hey, everybody say goodbye. Goodbye.